Hey yo, it's Magnolia Money, and this is my all states predictions list, good for all draws throughout all states for the day of 7/19. If you are new to the channel, thanks so much for stopping in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up, you guys. I appreciate that greatly. And remember to use mirrors as needed based upon your state's hot and cold numbers. These are not intended to be placed in exact order because each state does follow its own pattern. And if you are from the state of Mississippi, I know I get asked a lot about specifics to Mississippi. Feel free to check out the website. All of the Mississippi content is listed underneath the Cash 3 section at magnoliamoney.net. You guys can check that out there. So good luck to you guys. I'm going to add just a little bit of extra information to the video here. Alright guys, so this is my 7/19 visual rundown, and I'm using this for the state of Mississippi, and this is something that I post on my site nightly, and it's going to be underneath the Cash 3 section on the website. So I've been told that by using the Mississippi information that there's a couple other states that are finding hits using our information and using the visual rundowns that I've been giving. And some of those states are including Connecticut, Georgia. I've seen Idaho play from it. And then I've been told that Florida has been hitting, New York, New Jersey's even hit off of it. So you guys that are in these other states, y'all can feel free to check this out and see how well it runs for you for your state. You can test it for like 2 or 3 days to see if it's working and then compare it to your own rundowns. And then maybe that would help you guys get some better hits. And if so, please let me know, because that way I can help kind of narrow in some of the predictive numbers that I am doing to be able to help give you guys a better chance of getting a win. So I'm going to explain a little bit of this visual rundown real quick. And I'm going to zoom in, and when I do, it's going to cut off this portion. Basically, this is just meaning that these sections repeat because I've already got this one right here. And then I've got the 628 over here. So that just means that I didn't need to write it twice. Now, given this information, I take one rundown, and then I use it, for instance, for the 178, which is what number was dropped in Mississippi for 7/18. I completed that rundown. And then I went through, and I'll call it my M because this is my starting point and this is my mixed rundown. It's going to contain whatever numbers fall, 178. It's a mixed number of odds and evens. But then I convert it over to evens. I convert it over to odds. And then I start breaking it down. And this is where the visual concept really comes into play and is really important. Because then I take the X and then I mirror just that portion. And I'll leave the negative portions alone. And then I repeat that throughout a variation of different methods. And sometimes, like I said, they will repeat. So the reason why I do that is because you guys know that when you're looking at these rundowns, there's so many out there. A lot of times we get hung up on a specific number. All right, so you know that when you're playing the visuals, or when, excuse me, not playing the visuals, but when you're playing the rundowns, your first starting point is looking at the date sum or its mirror and playing either using it or what's around it. So I'm going to give you guys an example. A lot of times when we look at these, we'll see something like 634, and then instantly in our mind, all we can think of is 634. We're stuck on those three numbers, and that's what we want to play. Well, this visual concept allows you to be able to see a different viewpoint or give you a different opportunity to see another number. So for instance, whereas you may sit here and see 634 all day long, if you're looking at these different rundowns in a visual different viewpoint, you'll see 189 and you'll see 139. You'll see 684. Those are all the same numbers. It's just mirrored up into a variation of different ways. Now, I will let you guys know these particular rundowns that you're looking at do not include all variations of mirrors, okay? They do not include all combinations, all right? But they do give you a wider range of numbers that you potentially could play. And again, they do not include all combinations of mirrors. But you will see, like the 981, the 684, those are the same things that you're going to find over here. But you'll see sometimes that you have a different set, like 634. All right, another example is whereas you might see something like, let's go straight across the board. Like if you see 350 here, you may see 800 here, 355, 850, 855. And so you're going to see that you have a different number that you could play. So like if you did like the 350, and that's what was stuck in your head, you might not think, oh, it could be 850 or it could be 800 or 300. This just gives you guys a different viewpoint. Plain and simple. That's what this is for. So let me know what you guys think about this. I'm sorry this video is a little bit longer than normal, but I wanted to make sure I provided enough information so that I could go ahead and answer the questions ahead of time that you guys might have had. But feel free to let me know if it's working for your state and which state specifically, because that is going to rock if we have found a new way to kind of help get you guys some wins. So good luck to everybody. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all soon. Later, y'all.